Hi everyone. I would like to apply to appeal to all the politicians of the world, to the United Nations and to European Parliament. Why aren't you able to stop war in the Russia and Ukraine? I mean, this world is really based on peaceful politics, and I would say that the very peaceful and improved countries are having a lot of weapons which are able to stop every war really very fast. And I dare say that the politicians also, peaceful politicians, are able to stop Putin and Zelensky. And I think it should be really stop this war. Can be growing to something really very bad. Um, I don't want to say the Third World War or whatsoever, but I mean every war which is continuing since 10 years, it is already going on since 10 years, um, well, according to Wikipedia. So if you're looking at that, it's gonna be growing very bad fruit. So why aren't you able to stop it? I feel that if you are able to talk to Putin and to Zelensky in a peaceful manner without any brutality involved, I think it's possible to yeah, somehow to talk to them and to stop this war, because any war is going to bring anything but a huge disaster on both sides. And I don't understand this wish of creating money through creating a lot of blood. So I'd like you all to apply somehow to Vladimir Putin and Vladimir Zelensky, and even if it is, even if the problem is the very big wish of the Ukraine to enter the European Union, this is not the usual way to enter it. I mean, if they are having tickets um, which are just covered with blood, I would say that this is not the ideal way um, to enter the European Union. So I'd like you to comprehend that watching a war is something really very bad, and it is possible, for example, to get some um, representatives from the United States of America or from the European Union, from European Parliament, into the government of both Russia and Ukraine, and take an eye upon the law of these countries and what they actually do. Because I feel that war should be totally prohibited in the modern world. And if both presidents are not able to deal with each other, they should be removed and they should be just um, retire as presidents, or maybe they're able to get some other jobs, but they should not be allowed to create this many dead bodies in the countries for so many years. So it's really very incomprehensible to me. I think a peaceful world should be really created, and we should be able to stop everyone who's a violent president. Because um, as I said, I think that it's possible nowadays to stop every politician actually and every dictator, and it should be just done, because watching a war growing is something unforgivable, because they are just destroying such beautiful country as Ukraine. It was a very beautiful country with beautiful cities and architecture and everything nice and charming, and now it just looks as a mountain of trash. And this is something to be, there has to be somehow um, rebuilt. It's a lot of money, and I think that should be really changed. And I'm convinced that the politicians of the entire world are able to change that if they are cooperating with each other, working with each other, and they are able to stop Putin and Zelensky. Because I feel that this conflict is growing on both sides, and Zelensky is same responsible as Putin is responsible. So um, I think all these war conflicts are a sign of a very new countries or new states, because people are not able to deal with each other, and they are creating this much bloodshed. And in the 21st century, we don't have this much time to let them grow, let them become wiser, and let them go through the periods of war. And yeah, they getting and growing to the um, comprehending of what a peaceful world is. Because I feel that even if the Ukraine is a very important state in terms of they having the independence, and this is a very important thing, but there is no independence, which is so very important that half of the population of the country is dead body. So I would say that I would be really alarming the United Nations and the European Union and the United States of America to do something. I mean, not in a military way, but in a way of democracy, which is basically talking and comprehending something and debating and things like that. I think if all the countries are able to get together and the purpose of comprehending and understanding each other, it is possible to stop everywhere in the world. And I was really trying to do that because everything which is growing and is having shape and a territorial war can be growing and getting really very bad roots. And I'd like to be living in a peaceful world. I think it is a right of every human being to live in a peaceful world and not to watch this kind of news where people are dying and where cities are destroyed and entire countries are destroyed. This is something incomprehensible, cool, and unforgivable. Thanks a lot.